Hey y'all, it's very, very, very sad what's going on with the young man Quan Bobby. I believe his last name is Charles. There's been a recent update. Shout out to Larry Reed Live. I was over there scrolling and I covered this yesterday. Shout out to the people in NOLA, New Orleans, Louisiana, I believe, that have covered this story and kept us, in the loop as to what's going on. So what the family is saying is that this reminds them of Emmett Till. And I do believe I spelled Emmett's name wrong in the title. I apologize for that. It's Emmett Till. And we all know the sad story what happened with him, with the white lady accused him of liking her, touching her, or something to that effect, and he got beat to his death. So the mom, the family of Quan Bobby Charles basically feels that their son was treated the same way as Emmett Till. He's a 15-year-old that got lynched down in NOLA on he was found November 4th. Some reports say the 3rd. The report I read from yesterday say the 4th. News can be wrong, and that's why I really don't want to be a journalist, because everything you pretty much report on ain't always the truth. People get it wrong. So if I misspoke with the date or anything yesterday, I apologize. Today's report said he was found November 3rd. He went missing on October 30th, 2020. He was last seen with a 17-year-old white boy and his mother. And after that, he came up, deceased. They said he drowned. But according to what the mother and what TMZ is saying over here, I have the report. I'm just going to read from it. I'm not going to put it up on the screen right now. And I'm not going to keep you guys that long, but I will drop the link in the chat so you guys can go over and read the report for yourself pretty much. Let me grab the link right now before I forget. But it's very sad, guys, what's going on in this country. And, everybody seems to be so worried about bullshit. But you got people still being lynched in America. And when I sit here and go in on America and the alleged Christians thereof, they lay their hand on that damn Bible in the White House and they let all this bullshit go on. Y'all think I'm crazy. I'm not crazy. I'm not the crazy one. That's the article is coming up in the link. I'm going to go ahead and read this. And to the two people watching, God bless you. Hopefully you could share this video, get this content out there, use your platform to make people aware of what's going on down in New Orleans. So basically, the death of a 15-year-old Quan Bobby Charles has all the markings of a modern-day lynching, according to his family, who say the case reminds them of the Emmett Till tragedy. Oh, God, my voice is cracking. Hold on, y'all. Let me get a sip of coffee. The black teenager's body was found in a sugarcane field in Louisiana on November 3rd. Like I said, the coverage I did yesterday, that report said November 4th. After he'd been reported missing on October 30th, although Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office, and yesterday I was telling you they didn't want to put out an Amber Alert. They were downplaying him being missing. And again, Go figure. How the hell I get kicked out of my own damn live stream? Did you hear any of that? For the love of God, man, let me go back and read this thing one more time. Because for some reason, I got kicked out of StreamYards. That's wicked. Now it's frozen, to be honest with you. All right, there it go. So the death of a 15-year-old Kwan Bobby Charles has all the markings of a modern-day lynching, according to his family, who say this case reminds them of the Emmett Till tragedy. The black teenager's body was found in a sugarcane field in Louisiana on November 3rd. My report yesterday said November 4th. After he'd been reported missing on October 30th, there was some discrepancy with the sheriff's office. They did not want to put out an Amber Alert when they were first notified, and possibly if they had, we could have found our baby. You know what I'm saying? We could have found this young man. The black teenager's body. Why he can't fucking just be a teenager? So you know they baiting this up for racism and race and all this other stuff. I never did trust TMZ as well. But the black teenager's body was found in a sugarcane field in Louisiana on November 3rd. He'd been reported missing on October 30th. Although the Iberia Sheriff's Office has said it's investigating the suspicious circumstances of his death, it has not released many details. They may have something to do with it. Cops did tell Kwan's family that he drowned and water was found in his lungs. Now, according to his mother, she released a photo that says otherwise. She said her baby was beaten like Emmett Till, and it reminds her of the tragedy that happened in 1955, where a white woman said the young man touched her or liked her, or a cat called at her, hollered at her, or something. But the same white woman, upon her death, all these years later, upon her deathbed, said she was lying. Just like the CIA agent came out on his deathbed and said he killed Bob Marley. These people can hold secrets for centuries, y'all. So don't think they ain't holding a secret about white Jesus and how all of you are oppressed in the religion of Christianity. If they're lying here, if they lied Bob Marley, if they've been lying in the Vatican since the days thereof, and we keep letting them get away with lies. Kwan's mother, Roxanne Nelson, chose to release a photo of his face, apparently taken at the morgue, which bears a tragic resemblance to Till, the 14-year-old who was lynched in Mississippi in 1955 and whose horrific death helped spark the civil rights movement. Let me tell you where they get this lynching from. If you go over to the book of Deuteronomy, God says, if any man commit a sin that is worthy of death, first of all, you got to commit a sin. And I don't think Emmett committed a sin, and I don't think this young man here may have committed a sin. But he says if a man commit a sin and is worthy of death, you hang him on a tree. That's where these people, they mocking God. They tell you in the Bible, every man that hang on a tree is cursed. I can't with this. It's steady kicking me out, y'all, for no apparent reason. Guys, I'm just gonna talk. So the mother released evidence of the young boy's face and basically says it reminds her of Emmett Till. Every time I go to read from the report, StreamYard kicks me out. The devil is so busy, but God is even busier, y'all. We gotta watch what we say in these last days. You know, they claim that, every man's sin is worthy of death. I was just explaining to you guys in the book of Deuteronomy over there, it says any man that commits a sin is that's worthy of death. You hang him on the tree. Galatians says every man that hangs on the tree is cursed. So what did Christ do wrong that they had to hang him on a tree? And if we're not no greater than our master, they come along and hang us on a tree as well. That does not set well with my spirit, you all. And it shouldn't set well with yours either. So basically, the sheriff's office down there doesn't have much details. I dropped the link where you can go and read the report yourself. I do apologize for getting kicked out of this live stream like 3 times. The devil don't want the truth to come out. As I was saying, the white Christianity tell you the wages of sin is death. Death is the wages of sin, right? What did the Messiah, what did Christ do? How did he sin in order to be hung on the cross? And what did this young 14-year-old do to be lynched? And we know Emmett Till didn't do anything wrong because the young lady, the white lady who accused him of the crime, said on her deathbed that she had been lying all the time. Why do we keep, and I was telling you before I got kicked off of StreamYards like 3 times so far, that white people could hold a secret for centuries. And you don't think they're holding a secret about white Jesus and the white religion of Christianity over your head and from you? How could these people be Christians and say they're evangelical this, evangelical that, but these are the people going around still lynching people? How could the White House lay their hand on the Bible and say, in God we trust, but yet allow the lynching to go on in America? That's the mindset of the people who rule America. It's been passed down, like I told you, since the book of Deuteronomy. Now, I'm going to try one more freaking time. Matter of fact, let me share. See if I can. God have mercy. No sharing. I can't even share. Are you kidding me? Oh, stop it. I can't share. All right. It's saying it didn't pick up. Let me try it again. Guys, I'm just going to put the article in here. You can read it for yourself. The link is in the chat. Basically the death of a 15-year-old Kwan Bobby Charles has all the markings of a modern-day lynching, according to his family, who say the case reminds them of the Emmett Till tragedy. The black teenager's body. Why do they have to say black here? Why can't he just be a teenager? Setting up a race war. So basically, the black teenager's body was found in a sugarcane field in Louisiana on November 3rd, after he'd been reported missing on October 30th. I told you my report yesterday said he was found November 4th. Although the Iberia Parish Sheriff's Office has said it's investigating the suspicious circumstances of his death, it has not released many details and may have something to do with these details, okay? Very strange, guys. Cops did tell Kwan's family that he drowned and water was found in his lungs. Now, his family believed that he was lynched and beat like Emmett Till. His family, including his cousin Selena Charles, calls that explanation bogus, saying Kwan's terribly disfigured face tells a much different story. And he was last seen with a white Caucasian Anglo-Saxon young teenager around 17 and the boy's mother. So Kwan's mother, Roxanne Nelson, chose to release a photo of his face, apparently taken at the morgue, which bears a tragic resemblance to Till, the 14-year-old who was lynched in Mississippi in 1955. Am I still recording? Yes. And whose horrific death helped spark the civil rights movement. Emmett Till was lied on then, and I bet you they trying to come up with a lie to lie on this young boy here to explain the lynching and the cruel and inhumane behavior that is allowed in America. America could write a law right now. If you lynch somebody and get caught, you die. Why they don't do this? Why they don't just take control over this? Because it's America's job to do what it's doing to us as Black people. Use your platform to educate people today about what's going on with this young man. So an autopsy has reportedly been performed on Kwan, but the sheriff's office says results could take up to 12 weeks. Yeah, while they sit, plot, and scheme and scam as to what explanation they can give the American people who want to know the truth. Kwan's family say it has not seen preliminary results, nor a police report, and they're not. They're not. So you guys can go ahead and read the rest of the story for yourself. I'll give you one more paragraph, and then the rest will be, the link will be in the chat for you to go and do your own research and, come up with your own conclusions about what's going on. Kwan's family claims cops dropped the ball from the start when he was reported missing to the Baldwin Police Department on October 30th. Kwan's family attorney says the cops gave no indication they were actively looking for him and instead suggested he might have just gone to a football game. Really? And this is the report I did yesterday. People were saying that the police hesitated and denied to put out an Amber Alert for this missing young child. And if they had done this, possibly the young man would still be alive. So I'm going to go ahead and end it here, guys. Thank you so much for watching my video. Again, you can go over to TMZ, who I don't trust as much as I do the Americans and the American government for the most part. But this is what we have to go on. They spin narratives, they lie. White people have lied on us about offending them, and all the way up until from 1955 up until this woman took her last breath. Right before she took her last breath, she said, "Oh, I lied on Emmett Till." So if that woman could admit it, you got to believe other people are lying. Bob Marley, the CIA agent, said, right up until his last breath, oh, they didn't know what happened to Bob. And then finally he comes out and said, "I did it. I kicked him with the cancer poison in his toe," whatever. Same thing with the white Messiah and the white Jesus. They're out here lying, telling you that's your savior. Well, if that's your savior, why ain't he saving us from all the lynching that's going on in America? Let me know what your thoughts are down below. God bless you. Thank you so much for tuning into my channel. And I pray all is well with you and your family, because obviously America don't want us to live, y'all. And with that being said, peace and shalom.